Hello, my name is Andy and you are very welcome as always to Chess Please. Today I was considering covering off some recaps of the World Chess Championship between Magnus Carlsen and Jan Nepomniachtchi. However, their first game was a bit drawish and not too fireworky, so I've decided to show you a much more important game, which is the one I'm about to play, to try and achieve my chess.com rapid rating personal best of around 1670 or so. I think this game will be a lot more relatable, probably a few more blunders and a lot more fireworks. So let's jump right in. Let's see here. Perfect. Before we get started, I also want to give a quick shout out to users Bjornson and Masha Russia 2022 for their lovely comments during the week. Just gave me a nice bit of inspiration and a bit of a buzz. So thank you for that and glad you're enjoying the videos. Let's keep going. Gonna play a 10-minute game. Sometimes when I've played on video, I have taken too much time, but that's just a cross we're going to have to bear. They play d4. Against d4, I say d5. We just shut it down, we meet them in the middle, we don't give them any time to stake a massive claim on the center. I'm going to back it up with this knight. I'm basically always going to move this knight out here to f6, so I figure why not delay. And now we kind of transpose into a Queen's Gambit sort of thing. With the Queen's Gambit, I always decline the Gambit. I watched a video one time on declining the Queen's Gambit, and it made sense to me. So I have since continuously declined the Gambit. A lot of the time in d4, d5, so Queen pawn openings, both sides are really going to leverage the C pawn. Probably a little bit earlier than maybe in an e-pawn opening. They take right away, which I think I'm pretty happy with. Happy to get this bishop out. And now they push on with b4. Okay. This looks like what they probably were cooking up when they moved their a-pawn out, which I'll be honest, I'm unfamiliar with. But I don't care that much. It's kind of just where I want to move my bishop back to. So I can go here or here. Here they can just chase me away again. I'll drop back here, and that's a nice square, but I'm actually perfectly happy just to drop back here. Two bishop moves in the opening, not ideal, but they've gone crazy with their pawn moves. They've got a lot of space on the queen side, by which I mean like this sort of area back here, and they've continued to take space, which they are at liberty to do so. I am more focused on getting my pieces into the game rather than my pawns, and I can do a couple of things with this knight move. So this knight move is blockading this pawn in here. Knight's pretty good to just sit in front of a pawn like that, because their movement isn't really restricted by what's in front of them, at least not directly in front of them. And in this particular case, I think I just want to castle. I just want to get safe. We're always going to castle queen or king side on this one, castle short. I don't love this bishop, but I'm in love with it. No, I don't see a way to root it out specifically. So we've got to develop our finish. We've got to finish our development. Namely this fella, where's he gonna live? And I think I have another way I want to do this. I'm happy with this pawn tree here. So to like, I think I actually need to be pretty careful with this mouse. It's a new mouse, and I really don't want a mouse slip on this. So I'm gonna put pressure on this little pawn chain that they have. Also going to find a nice little square for this bishop to move in here. As an additional benefit, is this a benefit? Do I take with, again, careful with the mouse. Do I take with the queen? Do I take with the pawn? If I take with the queen, she gets developed. Nice diagonal, kind of bitten down, but could be worse. With the rook, I would open up that file, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Let's just develop here. Again, I think it's unlikely that they're going to castle queenside, just looking at where their pawns are. It's pretty open over there. So I'm going to train my forces to attack the king side in the hope that that's going to open up pretty soon. Also got this C file which is open. I might look to stick a rook here. Rook here and here. Whoa, nearly moved that rook. I mean, we're gonna, but... Torn between putting my A rook on the C file or my F rook on the D file. I think F to D does prepare this pawn move a little bit more. I am down on time. They are not taking their time. Okay. Now that things are going nice and slowly, I've got my 2 rooks centralized. I have every piece apart from my rooks off the back rank. I've castled. Now it's time to think about plans of attack. This square I want, and we have 1, 2, and 3 pieces ready to defend this pawn. That's a good move. This pawn becomes even more hotly, or this square, with the likes of 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the moment they're actually winning the battle for that square, which leads me to kind of want to yeah, that is annoying. There's no doubt that that's annoying. Okay, let's clear these lines. Time again becoming a factor, which we don't need it to. I'm tempted to move my bishop. Oh, this mouse has caused me some consternation, as you can tell. Bishop there and just look to trade off that bishop. I don't love that. No, not a huge pile that I love about this position. Okay, if we push this, this is defended once, defended twice. Defended once and twice, and it is attacked just once. This, no. Okay, I'm just going to try to trade off that bishop. I don't think that's a good plan. End of sentence. That was the end of that sentence. I don't think it's a good plan. However, I don't like, my pieces are all very corralled. My pieces are all very back in black. I don't mind this though. Now that we can trade, I feel like their bishop was a little bit worse actually. Now, no. I'll try something ludicrous here. Okay, I'm gonna have to play a little quicker. That we sort of anticipated. I think this is the plan. That's fine. Okay, let's get this to endgame. Just time-wise. See, I think some of these trades aren't necessarily beneficial for us. Although we can steal a march here. Where's that knight going to go if I do this? It's going to leap in here, which we don't want. But we actually just need to get our skates on here. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay, need to move our rook actually. And we can do like this. These chunky fingers of mine will be the death of me. And my lack of acumen. Those two things. Okay. This feels wrong. It feels wrong. I'm gonna go here. Basically just protect this one more time so that we can do this. Okay, that's trouble. That is real. That is some stone cold trouble. Two connected passers. Woof! This lad is bringing the heat. There's no doubt about it. The heat has been brought. We haven't had a great response. Do we have to trade? I certainly don't want to. No, let's not trade, I don't think. I mean, we can still trade, but on our terms. Right, okay. Not 100% sure what that was, but I think this square I'm fine with. There's a lot of pressure. We know it. We know there's a lot of pressure. Just a dancing knight. Look, for all their pressure, we aren't completely goosed, I would say. No, we are. We got 46 seconds. Must go faster. This is all I can think of. I feel like we've been moving quick enough. I don't... Okay, that is just a dead knight. We don't have nearly enough to stop this attack, but we are going to try. Excuse my French. Let's not die. Oh, that knight. No. This is... We've been well and truly bested here. Nah, this is going to be a time one, I'm afraid. Not time. Time as a result of playing poorly. Where did our time go? I feel like it just leaked away. Slipped. Just slipped right through our hands. Let's take this pawn for some reason. Check. Checkmate. No, not checkmate. You're in checkmate. Although we are going to be in checkmate sometime soon. Okay, can't say we're not annoying. Pre-move. We just have to be ready here with the pre-move. Huh! And they just see us coming. 5 seconds left. Not great. Just gonna hover with the queen. Okay, we're in check. Here? It'll say we lost on time, but we lost on merit. We lost on merit. And that's okay. I'm going to jump into the analysis because this player was, to be fair, a good 100 points higher rated than us. They were about, what were they, 1753. I'm not going to play that dude again. No way. Sorry, buddy. Thank you for a great game, but oof, he really tore us apart, didn't he? Have I been up here the whole time? I feel like I've been up here. Is that? Oh dear. Well, I guess we'll have to do a different video for the game. Not the one we got absolutely dominated in. Because you couldn't see my forehead. What sort of video was that? And now I'm... No. No. Intense. That was a serious game, says coach. Can we bring this into analysis mode? What does this look like? Pitch black. There you go. Okay, so we're in analysis mode now. Let's start our review. What do you have for me review-wise? It's good to get your pieces out. Yeah, you see, we normally win. 52% win rate. Even as black, which is good. Okay. That's their move. Let's go. Let's take me to the next move. You overlooked a better way to threaten win material. Okay, so this is where we put pressure on that b6 pawn. Let's retry this. A better way to threaten to win material. Can I have a hint? Okay, we weren't miles off. We got the idea to threaten this lovely pawn chain that they had. We just did it wrong. And now I'll know forever. Do it with your wing pawn. That pawn's not doing anything anyway. Next. You missed a better way to trade pieces. Okay, I don't know if that's what I was going for. I wonder. A better way to trade pieces. Do we just get that knight out of there? I was worried about this, but then I just move our queen. Just get out of there. Okay. All right. So we did this, which is better, and we're still equal. We're not pulling any punches at that stage, which is nice. Ba 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 ba. Oof. Unfortunate, you missed a really nice but hard to find move. Retry. And we have a slight advantage here. Really nice but hard to find. Oh! Okay. Somehow taking the rook there is enough of an advantage. Potentially because I guess that knight was a really strong piece. I wonder, is there anything like specific why that's true? You see, queen takes, rook takes back. Yeah, I guess here. What? Wait, what happened? No, 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 no. That. Oh yeah. Rook takes knight. Okay, yeah. No, no, no. That's so fair. Rook now defends the queen. If takes here, we just take the queen. And if we do this, and then if takes queen, then we take the rook. And if you count everything, we're just a knight up. That one completely escaped me, but yeah, they launched their queen into some pretty iffy territory. And now here, I don't even want to look at these. Although it seems to not really care. See, queen a2 is a mistake. Oh, I really don't care, man. That's just show me the best move. Queen a2 there. It's instead of mating 3, we're 12.3 behind. Okay. You know what? The better player won. And this was the key moment, which was that queen in the corner, our one chance to win. Which is kind of what it's like when you're playing against the old 1700s. So we just moved our queen out of there, but had to see that this queen was defended by one piece, which was the knight. And in taking out that defender, we also add a defender to our queen. Nice little elegant way out of the trap. So yeah, nice one. Alright, didn't quite go the way we'd hoped. We were playing a 1759, which is probably the highest player I've ever played, and it showed. Didn't completely embarrass ourselves out of the opening. A few little bad decisions around trying to break out of their position. They put the squeeze on early on. That's what it's going to take to get into the 1700s. I'll be back soon with some more efforts of me trying to do so. But yeah, that's it for me at the moment. Trying to get the old... Where are we? Yes, that is it for my particular efforts on this evening to try and get back into the 1700s, into the 1670s for the first time ever. Didn't go so well for us, but we only lost 6 rating points, so no harm, minor foul. Thanks for watching. If you did have a good time, let me know. Drop a comment, leave us a like, even subscribe if you feel like sticking around. We have a bit of fun playing chess here. Take it easy.